喂，我叫帕特，你呢? Today we are actually doing our Mandarin lessons. Sorry about yesterday. But, I comfort myself in knowing that even when I don't do them, I've been working on something lately. And the same goes for applying for jobs because I have credit card and gym bill due in the next month and no foreseeable income. But enough about that. Let's get to the reason why we're here, which is Mandarin lessons. We're doing Chinese on Duolingo again. We're going to shoot for another hour, but mainly we need to get the daily quests done. And ideally, stay inside the Pearl League's top 7. I don't know how that's determined, but we'll find out.
会
Way. Way. That was a Hui sound. Hui. So it looks like a little hut. Sorry, let me just pull up my second screen so everything looks okay. Alright, yeah, audio and video look fine to me. Onward. Alright. Hui.
会
Jia.
加
De.
的
Qi.
七
Qi. I did the tone wrong. Qi. And then 我 Hui.
会
They'll tell us what that means eventually, right?
安
An.
安
An. Right.
北
Oops, sorry, that's the second character in Beijing.
京
Jing?
安
No.
北
Bei. The great thing about Duolingo for the desktop is it does not punish you as harshly for mistakes. It's just like, yeah, whatever, man.
国
Guo.
安
An. And then I guess this one, by process of elimination, would be yeah. We don't get to hear the pronunciation because it's the last one. They should patch that.
安
An.
早安，
早安。
早安，早安，
Sawan. So that's good morning. I would say I would put Sawan in the title, but of the stream. However, I keep doing it after noon. I keep wanting to put morning Mandarin just because I fucking love alliteration, but you cannot call it morning Mandarin if you start at 1 p.m. Sawan.
早安，
Sawan.
王老师，早安，
Wang Lao Shi. Sawan. Teacher Wang. Good morning. Or good morning, Teacher Wang. You could say it like in the English thing, but I'm trying to learn Chinese, so I will.
李医生，早安，
Ooh, alright. We may have to use the word bank, but we'll see. Li Sheng. Alright. We may have to use the word bank, but. Sao An.
李医生，早安，
Li Sheng.
李医生，早安， 李医生，早安，
Okay, yeah, that was correct. I wasn't sure if there was an extra yi in there.
晚安
晚安. What does that mean?
晚
Good night.
安
晚安. Why do we use on instead of how? Why isn't it wan hao or sao hao?
晚安，
晚安.
爸爸妈妈晚安
Baba mama. 晚安. Father, mother. Oh, let's do it in the English order for them. Good night. Father, mother. Father and mother. Good night. Still not putting it in English in a natural way, but whatever.
一会儿见，
We're here to learn Chinese, not speak English. 一会儿见.
会一会儿见，
一会儿见.
会儿
Bit. A few
见，
moments. See you soon. Okay. See you in a bit. 一会儿见. Cause
见
Jen.
一会儿见，
一会儿见.
我一会儿见他，
Ooh.
我一会儿见他，
我一会儿见他, and I guess it doesn't matter if it's he or she, right? Well, I guess it really doesn't matter to Duolingo. They put him. 我一会儿见他, but still marked it correct. Write this in Chinese. 我一会儿见他. 我一会儿见他. "我一会儿见医生." Oh, 我的医生. 我一会儿见我的医生. Yeah. It's easy if you know a bit about grammar rules. I found this when I was learning French. I did better in my English class because I would be like, okay, well, that's the direct object. You put it there consistently. uh, just like dissecting the word order helps. All right, 15 XP, so we should reach it in about 3 or 4 lessons. Score 90% or higher in 3 lessons. It gave us that, even though I fucked up the mix and match several times. Get 10 in a row correct in 3 lessons. It gave us that as well. So I think the daily should be super easy today. I don't think we should have too much difficulty. And we're right next to the promotion zone, so as long as we finish our dailies, I should be able to hold into it. Not just hit 7, but like hold my place at 5 or 6 Yeah, because it super matters. I need to be better at learning Chinese than the other randomly generated Duolingo people who might not be real.
最
Sway. Okay, so we just did that one.
最
Sway. 这
这
什么
么
多
多
like 多少 and 零 that's zero. I always learn zero really quickly because first of all it's crazy compared to the other numbers. Yi, R, Sun, S, Wu. They're all easy, and then Ling it's like okay, you guys invented zero a bit later.
最
Sway,
九
Joe,
九
Joe, Joe. We got to make sure we're getting those tones because we already know a Joe for 9,
错
right? 错
错
错 Cool, cool. Oh,
错
错
进
进 Oh,
进
chin. T is always easy. You see that next to Kung Fu Tea. I don't know. I feel like it's just super recognizable.
茶
Cha,
美
Mei,
错
Chuo, and then of course Niu Yu. I think of the Twin Towers. Probably offensive, but they look like two little towers. Niu Yu. Jin,
进 好久不见
Hao Jiu Bu Jian. Good.
好
Okay, I have no guesses for what this means other than Hao is usually good and Bu is not. So,
好
long time no
久
see.
不见见
Okay, that makes sense.
好
好久不见.
好久不见
好久不见.
好久不见。
Sometimes they make it so easy when they give you the multiple choice. It's like, okay, there's 4 syllables and only one of the answers is 4 characters. 好久不见.
好久不见，你怎么样？
Ooh. 好久不见.你怎么样? Long time no see. How are you doing? I remembered that and I'm super proud of myself. So, 好久不见. I don't know for sure what the 久 and 见 are in that, but everything else you can kind of dissect the meaning and get the sentence.
我最近很忙
我最近很忙. Someone's busy.
近最近
Sui Jin. I
最
guess I should have
我
guessed because of the wo. It's me.
最近
Recently.
最
Sui Jin. I have been busy recently. The fact that we put the adverb beforehand in Chinese and the adverb at the end of the sentence in English is going to bug me. Because I'm constantly translating the Chinese to English and not vice versa. Do I like Arizona tea? Of course I like Arizona tea, bro. It's very, very good. Sorry, I don't know how long ago you said that. I can be kind of laser focused at times. But yeah, Arizona is pretty good. Um, let's do the sentence one more time.
我最近很忙。
我最近很忙. Been busy recently.
谢谢。
谢谢, easy. That's like a lesson one type shit. Why are you throwing that at
我不
me?
错，你呢？
我不错，你呢？
不错，
不错, not bad. Okay. I am not bad. What about you? English is so clunky sometimes. How you gotta put so many words just to be like, and you?
呢？
我不错，你呢? So yes, I do like Arizona tea if you're still listening. uh, 我的, that's my, 家 family has been pretty good recently. Ooh, that's a little bit rough. Recently is the adverb, so we're putting that first. 最近, yeah, recently. My family, recently. Now, how do you say it has been pretty good? We're just gonna use the word bank on this one. We're going easy mode.
我的
Okay, it's a good thing we did because family is 家人, not just 家. I was saying home.
家人
我的家人
最近
最近
不错，
不错
见
不错见. Let's try that. 我的家人最近不错. My family recently not bad. 不错. What's up?
怎么样？
怎么样? There's no ni. Or you could say 最近什么样? So what's up recently would just be the modifier there. Another perfect lesson. Oh yeah. We're gonna get that daily in just 3 quests, aren't we? Night Craig Fisher, thanks for coming in, asking if I like Arizona tea, and then dip in. True King. Moved up 1 rank. I am in the promotion zone for the Pearl League, so that's good. Got 4 days to hold this position, though. 6 XP to be over Celine. That would be very easy. Alright, now I'm going to do Greet People I Know, Lesson 3. Let's wrap up this level.
我的
的
家
我的家
会
会记
错
错
错，
错
美，
美. There's T again.
茶，
Cha. There's certain characters they just love to throw at you over and over again for no reason, just to mix it up. And cha and yo are just thrown in here.
牛，
Yo. Jin.
安，
An. Hui.
会，
Hui.
进，
I get repetition is what really roots the language in, but sometimes it feels a little much.
最近怎么样？
最近怎么样? What's up?
九，
Joe.
我的家人最近不错。
我的家人最近不错. My family has been pretty good recently. That would be a hard exercise if we hadn't done that one already.
我
Let's hear this, the velvety tones of this deep voiced bear again.
我的家人最近不错。
我的家人最近不错.
张老师晚安，
张老师晚安.
张老师晚安，张老师，
张老师
晚安，
晚安. I didn't recognize one, but found on, so it was easy enough to narrow down. Let's try that one more time, but typing. 张老师晚安. Good night, Teacher Zhang.
我一会儿见他，
We're saying good night to the teacher. Ooh, that sounds inappropriate. 我一会儿见他.
我一会儿见他，
我一会儿见他.
我一会儿见他，
我一会儿见他. It's a bit of a tongue twister.
我一会儿见他，
我一会儿见他. Cha.
我一会儿见他，
我一会儿见他. I will see him in a bit.
我们最近不错。
我们最近不错. We have been not bad recently. 我们最近不错. 我们最近不错. All 3 dailies in a row. Told y'all. One lingot, 2 lingot, 3 lingot, a total of 6 lingots. Aw yeah, fuck you Sakura and Celine. Again, these people, I've heard of none of them. I don't know how it decides how many people you're together with, because that's like 30 people, and that's clearly not everyone on Duolingo. It's not even everyone learning Chinese. So this seems completely random to me. Oh, and then another chest with how many lingots? 1? Cool. So we have completed greeting people we know. I'm going to grab some water because it's important to hydrate kings. And then we're going to ask for some help because it's only been like 25 minutes and we need to get an hour of practice in. Alright, I got my cup of water. Let's dominate this Pearl League. Because we are almost done with Unit 7. We're just going to be personalizing some practice and reviewing after asking for help. So this is like the last new content for a minute.
请问，
请问 is typed. 请问请问到
手到
到
我不知道。
我不知道我不知道 Is that right? I don't think that's right. 我不知道 That looks more correct. No. 我不知道 Didn't see that character come up. Maybe I should just use the word bank when that comes back up. Busy, 很忙 or just 忙
忙
忙
住
住 No. 知道
知道。
知道今天
今天
Not sure what that one was.
请问你叫什么？
Hi, Amethyst, Star, Sapphire Star. That's a pretty name. How are you today? What was that?
请问你叫什么？
请问你叫什么 I'm learning Chinese. Mandarin. 请问你叫什么 Yeah, I'm committed to in between my video game streams trying to do at least an hour a day of Chinese lessons, and anybody who wants to can join me, but no pressure. 请问你叫什么 That one's easy. 请问 is the excuse me that we just have been practicing, and then this one's back from like Unit 1. You called what? 我知道我不知道 because it's I don't know. 我不 Now let's try this again. 知道 The Dao is correct, but I think I'm typing the pinyin wrong because none of the options are coming up. Do not. Does it come up? No. Do not know. It's not giving me the pinyin. So we're going to use the word bank. Okay, where is it? Yeah, see right there. Maybe eventually it'll it'll bring that back up. Okay. 我
不知道
我不知道 When
问
when
问
when I'm trying to pay extra attention to tones because I know that my pronunciation is like the whitest thing. Chinese, woohoo! 你好，我很什么？我 I am doing well. How are you? Wait. We just did this. 我最近 我最近不错，我最近不错。你呢 c a l c i o r o
你知道吗？
你知道吗？Do you know？你知道吗？
你知道吗？
你知道吗？我也不错，谢谢。Cool. For those who don't know, he or they said, "Hey, how are you? How are you doing?" And then I was like, "I'm not bad recently," which is true. And he was like, they were like, I'm sorry, I default to he pronouns without knowing for sure. Um, they were like, I'm also not bad, thanks. Um, there's an expression that I don't know all the characters for, but when you're close friends, don't be so formal. Something, I don't know. No need to thank me. No.
知道。
知道. Ask. Ooh, which one? Okay, we'll go back to that one. Yo.
有
Love is
爱
I. Dad is
爸爸
Baba. So ask is, of course, that one. Process of elimination is super helpful if you don't know.
你问他。
A teacher in person would just like, what is this? Translate it. And you're like, on the spot. 我不知道. I usually go by he, him, but they is fine. Okie doke. Well, then I will continue to he, him, you as long as I remember who you are. 你
问。
你问吗？你问他. You ask him. 你问他. You ask the teacher. That would be, let's do it. 你问老师. 你们问老师. It would be if there are multiple people asking the teacher. Plurality.
人
Jen. Y'all is how I would say it if you're from the South. The second person plural. You. You instead of making it you all or you plural, you formal. Just say y'all. So, 你们 is y'all in Chinese. 到
到
店. Ooh, that was close. I almost I thought it looked a little bit like 8, but that's the wrong tone.
北
北吧 y'all man. Excuse me, that's Qing Wen. 你是李老师? What? What did I do wrong? Oh, I didn't put the question word. There's no question marks, so you gotta put ma at the end. I was just telling him. Excuse me, you are Teacher Lee.
我们问医生。
我们问医生。
我
我们
问
问
医
医生。
生。
We We ask the doctor. 我们问医生。
我们问医生。
我们问医生。画
画
画
中
中
横
横
鱼
鱼 Qing. All of those were review words except for Qing. So that one was super easy. Qing,
请
Qing, Qing. It's really hard to hear that tone sometimes and the way they pronounce it. J, j, that,
吃
ch,
之
chi.
之
There we go. Not sure what that character means. Now let's
我
review
不
the
知
one.
道。
Okay, now I got it. 我不知道. I'm getting the pinyin wrong again, but how do you say 知道? Just use the word bank. I need to know how you write that character.
我
我
不知道。
我不知道. I am, but not with super frequent regularity. I'm been streaming Duolingo, but I also have Hello Chinese on my phone, and I have Transparent Online, also on the desktop. I just like Duolingo's interface the most because choosing you have to translate on transparent line into the pinyin, which would probably be a skill I need to practice since I don't know what that chu is. But it is frustratingly takes a while because you have to like press an extra key for every vowel sound so that you get the correct tone. And yeah, it takes a while. I can demonstrate in a moment if you'd like to see, because we've hit our dailies in Duolingo, and so there's no reason to stay on this app other than that I'm trying to get an hour in of practice. Yeah, definitely. I know that's the case. I watch a lot of dramas, I play a lot of games, I listen to a lot of Chinese music, um, and I'm actively welcoming any extra resources that you would recommend. Building some vocab in my experience, but not for the rest. How would you define the rest? Like, would you say like listening comprehension or ease of speaking? Like, I mean, vocab is mainly uh, is a skill that I don't feel shy about putting lots of more time into because 我不知道. But I am certainly interested in expanding my repertoire, whatever gets me to like passable speaking fluency, listening comprehension, speaking grammar. Okay. Well, what do you recommend instead? We can try out Transparent Online, but it's kind of structured similarly, so I'm not sure if it would flex a different skill. 请问你李老师吗? Okay, we don't need the word bank for this one. 请问你是李老师吗? 请问你是李老师吗? I'm an eternal beginner in Chinese, so I don't know what for sure what works so well. Yeah, I've been an eternal beginner in Chinese for about a year now, so I didn't want to push back against you if you were like, here's a more effective route. I'm open to criticism and suggestions. However, I figured as long as I had Duolingo content that seemed new to me and was teaching me more things, it didn't seem like a problem to commit. And I've got lots to learn. Dang, how long does it go? Yeah, so I just figure learning vocab is a great enough start because it's probably the most exciting when I'm playing Genshin Impact or watching one of my shows when I recognize more words or even a whole sentence. Uh, Grammar, I watch YouTube videos and check out grammar site, all set learning. Okay, I will check I will check out those. Mostly that and read a bit, but should get a good book and stick to it. Like a book completely in Chinese, that sounds daunting. I read I'm reading Heaven Official's Blessing right now, but that's in English. It's just, exposing me to Chinese BL culture. How long are we coming up on the stream? 44 minutes. All right, we got more to do. We need to keep asking
他
for
不说
help.
汉语，
And that's kind of funny. It's the lesson is asking for help, and that's what I'm doing to my viewers. Help me learn Chinese. I mean, I have a few learning books, but I should choose one and stick to it. I also have a few learning books, but I am not entirely sure. Some of them are like they're gently used. I got them free from a library, so they're not like complete curriculums. And yeah, I don't know. Hold on, I'll just show them off to the camera real quick. You free from the internet, me free from the library. Look at us, poor boys. So, oh, I got these from my grandmother actually. She just found them somewhere. I'm not sure, but how effective they are. But they're really cool. So they've got uh, English with pictures. I think it's supposed to be teaching English and not the other way around. But cry, thin, see. If you look, it'll have like the kind of like dictionary pronunciation. And then on the other side, you've got the characters. But one thing I've noticed is that the pronunciations are not pinyin. It's some other kind of form of writing it, so it's a little bit harder to. Like, look at this. I think it's traditional, but it's just really cool to have, regardless of if it's helpful. Like here, this is he, which is to drink. There's a bit extra from what I've learned on how to write he. Oh, I mean, my hands aren't super greasy at the moment, but these are also pretty used, so it's not like I'm like, oh, they're so precious, I don't want to destroy it. I got these CD discs, and I do have a CD drive for my laptop, so I could pop them in. However, I do not have lesson one. So, is another good reason to build up the base with Duolingo, considering I can't start this curriculum from the beginning. The cards? I'm not sure. It's the Taiwanese phonetic spelling, no? Oh, I've heard of that. Hmm. I don't know too much about it, so I could have just not recognized it, but that actually might be more helpful than if it's the simplified Chinese. But yeah, and then another set of CDs for this textbook I'm about to show off. Um, but again, it's book two and not the first beginning. This is the new practical Chinese reader, and they were being discarded by libraries, so I'm not sure how useful it would be. But it's something that Duolingo is definitely not helping with, which it's got some content that Duolingo definitely won't help with, which is stroke counts on the characters. You can't see shit on that screen, but you know. So eventually, I want to practice more with handwriting and recognizing characters that aren't, necessarily produced by a font, like a computer. Um, it also just feels like I need to build up more of a base with Duolingo before I can before I'm ready for lots of handwriting. But yeah, mostly all the same brand, but I essentially have a fuck ton of those, and they are like partially written in. Like some of the assignments are done and graded um, by someone, and it's not. It's like missing the first semester or year of Chinese, I think. But I don't have a lot of money to spend on materials, so that's the other thing. Is Duolingo is free, and the shit that I got from the library is free. But now that you suggested it, I'm gonna be thinking about it, and I'll probably come back to these, especially because an hour straight of Duolingo can get boring sometimes, and I want to stay interested and stay committed doing it every day. Alright, put that back on my bookshelf next to my C++ books and my video game strategy guides. Alright, now, where were we? It is a lot nicer to read books on paper. While I'm showing off my possessions for the stream, uh, this is the book that I'm currently reading. Heaven Official's Blessing by Mo Xiang Tong Xiu. It is in English, but you learn a few words, and it's a danmei, so it's like fantasy, and it won't like help you with translating China's legal documents or anything. But it's a very good series, and I love that. Anyway, back to the back to our lessons. I'm very easily distracted.
他不说汉语。
他不说汉语 He does not speak Chinese. That is probably accurate. Is it good? Oh, absolutely. It's if you want to check it out but don't want to commit to reading a full book, it's called Heaven Official's Blessing. It's on Netflix in Chinese and it's on Funimation in both Chinese and an English dub. It's I forgot the word for it, so I'm just gonna be offensive and use the Japanese word. It's an anime. And then if you enjoy the show, then you can check out the books from your local library or Amazon, because I wanted to own them and not be rushed on finishing them. They're very good translations by like a studio, and it even has like a glossary of terms at the back, so you know when someone calls someone Goga or if someone keeps hyphenating their name with ah at the beginning. Yes, I'm distracted again. Okay. 他不说汉语 He does not speak Chinese.
你说英语吗？
你说英语吗 Do you speak English? This is the penultimate phrase I will need for my first visit to China. If I feel overwhelmed by a regional accent or the speed at which someone speaks, I'll just be like, uh-huh, 我不知道，你说英语吗？你说英语吗？
老师不说英语。
老师不说英语。老师不说英语。The teacher does not speak English. That sounds problematic. Chinese.
汉语、
汉语、
英语、
英语
有
有
问
问 and 知道. Eventually, it'll give us 知道 in the pinyin again, so I can remember how to write it. 说
说
中国人说汉语。
中国人说汉语。Hydrate, Kings. 中国人说汉语. Chinaman speaks Chinese. Chinese people speak Chinese. Sorry, Duolingo. 知道. Oh my god, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I was wondering they even had me use j earlier, and I just went over my head. Damn. Why was I trying to spell it Q-U? That's ridiculous. I'm ridiculous. But hey, it's a learning journey. Let's go.
问
One,
汉
Han. It's a little bit taller. It doesn't have the line. Han.
忙
Mom. And here you are saying you're a perpetual beginner. Did you Google that, or are you not actually as much of a beginner as me?
家人
家人
英语
英语
爸爸
爸爸对不起
语
you. I won't forget this one. For some reason, this character is on my brother's Dragon Ball Z flip-flops. You just remember that one. Well, then your Chinese is was 不错
马
马
天
天
这
这
汉
汉拿. But I've been learning for too long. Should know a lot more than that. When did you start? The teacher does not speak English. 老师不说英语。老师不说英语。不说. Let's make sure I'm pronouncing that correctly. 老师不说英语。
进
进 I should know
进
better. 进
说
说
语
语
马
马翠 Chinese people speak Chinese. No shit. Sorry. 中国人说 Let's trick it. Instead of doing Hanyu, let's see if it'll let me do Zhongwen. Ah, it's correct. Cool. Another correct solution is the word we've been trying to teach you. Yeah, yeah. 你是中文学校
英国人说英语
英国人是说英语 British people speak English. I don't know, a few years ago, but on and off. Okay, yeah, that's me. I started 1 year ago, but on and off, and I'm really trying to honestly like supercharge it over the summer because I'm starting classes in the fall, and I'm not sure if I'll be able to do an hour a day then. I was set on really learning it like 4 years ago, but then I got more interested in Esperanto. I mean, hey, you do you. But if we're talking desirable places to live and, you know, interesting people and world powers, I would say Chinese is the way to go. But 美国也说英语，美国也说英语。What? 美国人 I just said America also speaks English, not Americans.
这是你的汉语老师吗？
这是你的汉语老师吗 Is this your Chinese teacher? 这是你的老师汉语老师吗 I'm glad that the adjective still goes before the noun. And they're like, do it again. 这是你的汉语老师吗？这是你的汉语老师吗？ Esperanto took me less than a tenth of the effort English took me, and infinitely less than Chinese. So there's that. Oh, fair enough. If you can knock it out in an evening, relatively, then why not? Learning languages is still cool regardless. I find it really upsetting when people are very resistant to learning new things. Um, it's a tenth of the effort of English. What's your first language? Let's review the exercises we missed. That one we just missed. 美国人说也说英语。This lesson took over 13 minutes. Way to power through. Pat keeps um, Pat keeps getting distracted and chatting. is what that means. Um, native tongue is Spanish. Ooh, I know a little bit Spanish, just being a little bit of Spanish, just being Texan, and being around Mexicans a lot. I learned a bit or refreshed a bit more working at Beijing Express because all the boys in the kitchen spoke Spanish, and so it's a little bit, you just have to pick some up. Doesn't help with complex phonetics. Spanish is rather limited in that respect. No, but I was mentioning earlier, I don't know if you got into the stream beforehand, when I learned French, I felt like I did way better in English class because I learned things like parts of speech and like dissecting sentences. Like, oh, that's the direct object. That adverb is modifying that adjective, you know? Shit like that, uh, that helped me like make a formula for a sentence in a different language. But we are coming up on 1 hour, so I may cease Duolingo. I can show you transparent online for like a minute, um, but I'm thinking I'm gonna take a break, use the restroom, and then probably hop on a game in a little bit and stream the game later. So for now, goodbye, Duo. Your browser is full of junk. Shut up, Avast. Yeah, that happens. Esperanto is actually really good at that, helping with other languages in general. Yes, I imagine so. Though I could not, for the life of me, tell you anything in Esperanto. It's like so many people, like so many other languages, like a few words trickle into the lexicon. Like we all know Schadenfreude in German, if we don't know how to pronounce it, but we know the word. or c'est la vie in French, but there's not like an Esperanto word that's just in the English lexicon. Alright, let's see if we can video capture this real quick, or screen capture it. Okay, so this is the other one that I have. Um, besides Duolingo, um, my local library offers it. I don't know what all this is. We're just gonna scroll past I'm 16 years old, and yeah, I definitely read that. Okay, so I have Hello Chinese on my phone. I have Duolingo, both desktop and phone, and then the app doesn't really work on my phone for this, but I use it for the desktop version for this because they were like, hey, you got a library card? This is free. So let's just do a Unit 1 assessment real quick and see if
可以
it's different enough from Duolingo that I should even commit time to it. 可以, that means can. Also, there's that issue. There's like a weird bug with it where sometimes it'll double type letters all the
喝
time. Oh, drink. See what I mean? Hardly want to
一
use it. Yi, one,
三个城市
三个城市. That's 3 cities. 3 is our measure word. You see what I mean? Every single vowel, you gotta type the tone, even when we're translating it into English.
没关系
没关系. So like, I've been investing most of my time into Duolingo. So, and you know, games and shows and movies, just because that doesn't feel like studying, that feels like having fun.
对不起
对不起,
我能
我能, I do not remember nung. And this is an assessment. Ooh. I something.
我懂中文
Yeah, we'll just skip it. 我懂中文. So this one uses a different word for no, which is interesting. And it also uses the other version of Chinese. 我懂中文. Yeah, see, endlessly frustrating for streaming purposes. Maybe it will slightly emphasize other characters or words. Maybe it will help me learn the tones when I'm actually typing in the pinyin better. But it just doesn't seem like it's as valuable of
我
a use of our time.
你能帮助我吗
That's going to be counted wrong because it double typed the I. 你能帮助我吗? Do you need help? Is 能 need? You need help me? You can help me? I'm not sure. Can you help me? Except it's not 可以, so I'm not sure. And this is only 20%. So you know what? We are not going to finish this assessment. Feel free to message me on any of the social media apps in my About page, any materials you guys come across, and that would be a better use of my time or a great complement to Duolingo, so we're not just doing an hour straight of Duolingo. Transparent Online is not it. That is my review. Great if you don't have any other option because it's a free thing provided by a library and therefore you don't need to sit through an ad. Not a very frustrating software to fuck with, though. um, yeah. So, this has been Mandarin with Pat, Patch Bandana, and Sunsa over there on the bed. 我叫帕特，你呢？我很好。Actually, instead of saying 我很好, I should change it up. 我最近不错。我最近不错。你呢？ Alright, and I may be back later today for some Genshin or Star Rail. And keep tuned because I downloaded Chinese Paladin 1 and 6, and I'm excited to stream those too. Let me see if I can translate this. Oh gosh. 你会一见 something something. I only knew about half of that. Yijian is dictionary. 我会一点 something something. Yeah, your skills are definitely beyond mine. But thank you everybody for tuning in, and I will see